What's going on? Slip is here bringing you some brain control in modern. So, this is brain control version 2.1. Why 2.1? Well, 2 is my mental designation for the version that runs cryptics instead of deprives, and that's just me because I ran deprive for a while. There was a moment where it was surprisingly good, I promise. And the 2.1 is based on the fact that we're trying out some ideas from the recent Michael Majors article. Namely, we're trying a kind of like dig split of 4 serum visions and 2 peer through depths. He said in his article that peer was the biggest breakthrough probably that he had had over versions that he had seen online, which were probably like the ones that I was playing. And I've liked it so far. It's a card I dismiss historically because, our enablers were 4 brain in a jar, right? So Peer couldn't find them, and you don't really want to find a second Beck when you already have one in your hand and no jar. Now that we're running Stroms, it's been pretty good to me. I haven't played that much with it, but I'm liking it so far. I think it's a really interesting idea, at least. The other kind of cool thing about this configuration is that playing 4 Serum Visions lets us go down a land, and I've been pretty comfortable on 24 even though I'm running 2 Ghost Core. You would think this is dicey. At the end of the day, like Jar helps us overcome various land issues, things like that. It's been pretty consistent. We're still primarily a blue deck, and as long as we hit blue land drops, we're fine, and we're pretty good at that. We don't have a lot of lands that don't tap for blue, so that's nice. We're down 1 cryptic and up to 3 Esper Charm from like a couple lists that I was running a few days ago, just like on my own time. I did some testing. I really like 3 Esper Charms, so we're going to test this for now. You'll notice that what's missing for one of these peer through depths, like obviously we shaved a land and we added 2 cards. What's missing from the last list is the Spell Pierce. So, or more generally, the flex slot for countering non-creature spells. Could be a negate, could be a Spell Pierce. But otherwise, pretty similar deck. For the sideboard, the difference, I think the only difference is that I cut the Celestial Purge for a second negate. Haven't really been terribly enthusiastic about Purge lately. We're generally fine against Blood Moon. I think we miss it most against Grixis, where it answers both Tasigur and Creeping Tar Pit, because Creeping Tar Pit is a pain in the ass. That being said, it's nice to have it against Lily and stuff. Like Blood Moon decks in general, we're pretty good against because we can cast Esper Charm for colorless mana, and something like Sun and Moon or Ponzo are gonna have negates and stuff. But that's the deck. We're gonna run it through a league, see how it does, and hopefully it goes pretty well. Cheers.